I found you passed out in the mud.
No
How'd you know I was out there?
way. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny and this is Montana.
And today we're going to be reacting to Book 4, Episode 2 of Korra, Korra Alone.
Korra Alone. I've heard a lot about this episode, like not specifics obviously.
We know not to watch it with subtitles.
Oh my god, if I had a penny
Thank you
time.
for everyone who told us not to watch it with subtitles.
I mean, we get the consideration, obviously.
Love that.
Thank you. But like after a while, I feel like I would just like open up my page and all of a sudden just be barraged with don't watch with subtitles.
Season 4, Episode 2,
like-
don't watch with subtitles.
We're not watching with subtitles. We're really excited to see the thing that would have been spoiled by subtitles.
Yeah, wonder if we're going to be able to tell where it would have been spoiled.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I think it'll be pretty apparent if I had to guess.
Really?
I think it'll be pretty obvious. If you've liked our Korra series and want to see us continue through season 4, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below for Korra reaction content every Thursday and Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're also looking at a bunch of new shows. To pick out our new show, we have a new sort of devised method that we've come up with. We're going to watch every pilot of the shows that we're considering and do a reaction video to that, and the videos that both have the most interest from you guys and we're the most interested in will probably become the two that we will first watch. I say first watch because we're going to get to all these series at some point.
If you want access to content early or to ask us the questions we answer at the ends of the episodes, you can check out the Patreon linked in the description below.
Our next episode will most likely be coming out following Sunday from now, May 9th. This is actually kind of the last week of our theses, so this will most likely be the last skip before we go back to two every week. But long story short, the work is almost done, and then we'll go back to 2 a week. So thank you for your patience, and hope you guys are excited for this episode. All right, I'm super excited for this episode. How are you feeling?
I think it's going to be great.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Listen up, Dunderheads! This video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkletoes!
Subtitles are off.
Yes. Oh no, that's already not a good look.
Korra.
Hurry up in there! Come on, I got an emergency situation! Knock yourself out.
I like the new haircut, honestly.
Yeah, it looks good.
She's not looking too... Oh no. Where even is she? Like, do we have any idea? Oh.
Oh no.
Oh. This looks like trauma embodied. Yep. Oh. Oh my god.
What's wrong with her?
Young lady, are you all right?
There's nothing there.
Can I take you to a doctor?
Oh wow.
I don't need any help.
Oh no.
So what do you think was going on there?
Auditory, visual, tactile hallucinations. It seems like an episode of Psychosis.
Oh.
But she said you again, which means it's this
Reoccurring.
this repeating figure.
Almost like a sleep paralysis. demon.
Exactly. But she's fighting it and physically feeling it, which is different from a sleep paralysis demon.
Absolutely. The thing I'm wondering is potentially when they took the metal out of her system, did some get like left over? Like, I'm wondering if this could be just a poisoning of her brain,
Interesting.
you know?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they didn't really address how the poison worked or what exactly it was.
Yeah.
Or
We don't know the side effects or long-term effects.
exactly. And it wasn't addressed. We have no idea if it's, I mean, I'm assuming it's not like a common thing that happens.
Yeah.
But if it's like ever been done before, if it's been written about, if healers like know how to deal with it.
Oh yeah, maybe she'll try to find somebody who knows what's going on with it. Okay. Oh, that's a good idea. Wow, a little prediction.
Now, don't take this the wrong way, but
Oh.
I can't wait for you to leave. How else is she supposed to take that but the wrong way? I mean, because I've never had a pen pal before. I'm gonna write you so many letters. And
That's
just to get
not the way to
ball rolling
phrase
for you.
that.
That's still
Spoiler
kind of
alert.
cute.
No, it's very cute.
Yeah, a little himbo delivery there.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you sure you don't want some company in the Southern Water Tribe? I'm happy to come with you.
All right, so this is when she left.
Appreciate it,
Do you
but
not see the
I'll only be gone a
Korrasami
couple
here?
weeks.
Yeah, no, I'm...
A little time alone will be good for me.
No, I don't want you to worry about a thing while you're gone. Your recovery should be your #1 concern. Jinora, the airbenders, and I have everything under control.
Jinora.
So I bet Korra takes some sort of, like, it kind of hurts her that they're gonna have to pick up the slack that she's leaving.
Yeah,
Or that's,
definitely.
it's not really slack, but that's how she's gonna see it.
Yeah. I mean, people are gonna have to do more to compensate for
and the
nightmares. Night sweats.
Oh no.
It's horrible. Oh,
Oh.
no.
Can't sleep again. Honey, your father and I have tried to give you as much space as you've needed, but we're worried.
Yeah.
You're not sleeping, you're barely eating. We don't want to push you, but it's been 3 weeks. Will you please go see Katara? All right. I'll go.
The history of
Okay,
healers
so she's
hasn't really been-
recognizing that she needs help.
Well, that's good. That's
Three
like the first
three
step.
weeks in, which, I mean,
Oh.
The poison did a lot of internal damage.
okay.
Can you fix it?
I can help guide your healing process, but whether you get better or not is up to you.
Oh, of course.
I know what it's like to go through a traumatic experience. And I promise you, if you dedicate yourself to getting better, you'll recover stronger than ever.
That's what I want. More than anything.
She wants
Then
to get
try
back her
something
strength.
for me. Concentrate on your big toe. Visualize it moving. Breathe.
Oh, yay.
Did you see that? It worked!
Oh, yeah, Katara.
That's amazing.
Oh, Katara, like the
Mind can be
physical
a powerful
therapist.
ally, or your greatest enemy. Now, I want you to try taking a step.
She can do it. She can do it. Yeah, I never thought I'd see this depicted in a cartoon.
You're okay.
Right?
This is just such a
Body thinks
mature
you're still in
story.
danger, but you're safe here.
Oh.
Use your mind to overcome the pain. Try again.
I'm done for today.
I mean, the last time.
Korra, I miss you. It's not the same in Republic City without you. How are you feeling? Things are going well here. I just got a big contract to help redesign the city's infrastructure.
Oh, and Sami started doing
So I've been
better.
keeping pretty busy for a while.
Hey, Korra. So, I'm not very good at writing letters.
Of course.
It's 2:15 in the afternoon. Weather is fair.
Very
Chance of snow
detective.
showers later
Yeah.
today,
Of course.
but enough joking around. I hope you're doing
I'm
well.
not joking.
Me? I'm back on the beat. Beifong has me staking out the Red Monsoon hideout. You won't believe what's going down.
My dearest Avatar Korra, though several fortnights have passed since your departure to convalesce in the homeland of your tribesmen, I feel our friendship
love this.
was neither time.
This is what I would do.
That is what you did
You'll
at
be
camp.
most pleased
Yeah.
to learn that I found gainful employment with Sir Barrack and the Lady Kuvira. I set off on the morrow with
Where's Pabu?
Poland's
That's what
working
I'm
with
wondering.
Kuvira.
I'm eager to offer any aid I can in stabilizing the Earth Kingdom.
Oh. And they're all just, so all the other members of Team Avatar are excelling, and now she's
Yeah.
just feeling like she's falling behind. Wow.
Whenever you're ready.
What's the point? We've been at this for almost 6 months, and I can barely take a couple of steps without collapsing.
I know you're frustrated, but
Of course I'm frustrated! A crazy man poisoned me, and now I can't dress myself, or cook for myself, or do anything for myself. And this whole time, my friends have been off helping the world while I'm stuck with you, and you can't even heal me!
Oh.
Not
God.
wrong.
it's all right.
This is so hard.
This is so
Flow
heartbreaking.
like water.
I am trying to understand why this happened to me, but nothing makes any sense. I'm tired, Katara. I'm so tired.
Korra, I know you feel alone right now, but you're not the first Avatar who's had to overcome
That's
great
true.
suffering.
Aang
Can you
died.
imagine how much pain Aang felt when he learned that his entire culture was taken
Oh,
from
and
him?
Wow.
That must have been so awful.
But he never let it destroy his spirit. He chose to find meaning in his suffering
yeah.
and eventually found peace.
And what am I going to find if I get through this?
I don't know.
How the fuck am I supposed to know that?
Need to find out.
Well, then anybody who would know it's Katara.
Right, it was a joke.
Yeah.
Close your
Imagine if she said that though.
Walking over to Naga.
Oh.
Can you see it?
Yes.
Now, take that first step.
Come on. Oh yeah. Oh
Wow.
yay. Come on.
You got it.
Yeah. Okay. Yay.
Oh.
That ain't motivation to
Sweet
walk out.
angel,
What is.
for real.
Oh.
Oh no.
At least she's gotten her bending back, her physicality. It's really just her mental. We don't know her bending power, but
Yeah. Well, she was kind of getting rocked in the bending
yeah, true.
arena.
Literally.
Yeah.
Her.
Very cute.
Where'd
Very
you come
cute.
from, little cutie?
Oh.
Oh.
God.
Okay, I guess it was just Demon Korra again.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, wait, the dog sees. Now, why would the dog be able to see as well? This is like right in your wheelhouse. Psychosis
literally.
and dog together.
Yeah, baby. This is it. Animal behavior. And there was this horse called Clever Hans, and they thought that it could count because they thought that they would ask a horse questions and he would answer in stomps. And they thought, oh my gosh, this horse is literally like listening. Exactly. Turns out the horse was reading the handler's cues and behavior and just pawing until it sensed that the handler needed it to stop.
Yep.
So it was reading the body language off of the handler's math,
And I
not
think that-
actually
yeah.
doing math. I think the dog sensed that Korra perceived danger and was actively like, oh, I sense that you're upset with something over there.
Yeah, emotionally saw it.
Exactly.
If you can see her too, maybe I'm not going crazy.
Oh, well,
What?
that's...
How'd you do that?
What?
You want me to follow you?
I love dogs.
You know, it's one.
All right, let's see what I find.
I don't know. Where is she? Is the question. Wait. What? Sorry, I need to look at that.
We don't know if there's...
Because I'm getting an inkling of an idea, but I'm not really sure.
All right.
I guess my inkling of an idea is that the only other time we've really seen hallucinations, like I feel like this dog maybe isn't real. And the only other time we've seen that, or really that I can think of, is like when the gang was like in the swamp and they all saw visions of things that were important. Like,
Yeah.
so maybe, what if they're there?
No,
That's the only thought I have.
I'm definitely getting the sense that the vision Korra is having and the dog have spirit world energy. I don't know if that's just because it's not real, so they're like enveloped in smoke
Yeah.
and like have that, so it looks mystical, or if that's actually what's going on.
That looks like mountains.
I love the dust they kick up every time.
Yeah.
It's so good to see you.
How have you been, Korra? You look great.
I feel great. Come on, I want to show you how much better I'm doing.
So,
So what time is
this is-
this? Like,
probably a year or year and a half after
All right.
Zahir, I'd say. And this echoes the first scene of the show.
yeah.
Attack!
I bet she
can
loses
take it.
though. Let's see.
Right.
And she's looking good.
She's doing it.
Yeah.
And it's 3-on-1. I love that it's 3-on-1.
That was the exact thing.
Oh, no.
And that's gonna, she can't. Oh.
All right, the sparring match is over.
So Zahir got in her head.
Oh, no.
That's just unbelievable.
I thought I was ready.
There is no shame in taking the time you need to make a full recovery.
Yeah.
That's true.
Being the Avatar can wait.
But what about the Earth Kingdom? I hear it's still a mess out there.
That's so
The situation
hard.
has been stabilizing since Kuvira took charge.
But that should be me out there fixing things, not her.
I know you want to help, but trust me, everyone has this under control. I just think you need to...
If you say be patient, I swear I'm gonna water smack you in the mouth.
No, I was going to say...
I was not
you
gonna
need
say
to
that.
Not worry about the future.
That's literally the
Be
same
grateful for where
thing.
you are now and the progress you've made.
Me when people are like, don't be anxious.
Yeah, just don't be anxious, you know?
Simply decide not to be
I'm
depressed.
sorry I haven't written to you sooner,
Okay, but she's writing to her friends.
That's good.
I never knew what
And
to
she's
say.
looking good here.
The past 2 years have been the hardest of my life.
2 years,
Even though I
okay.
can get around fine now, I still can't go into the Avatar state. I keep having visions of Zahir.
Now that's
and what
very
happened
much
that
like
day.
Aang.
Katara thinks a lot of this is in my head, so I've been meditating a lot. But sometimes I worry I'll never fully recover. Please don't tell Mako and Bolin I wrote to you and not them. I don't want to hurt their feelings.
Oh,
It's
oh,
easier to tell you about this stuff. I
interesting.
think they'd understand.
So Asami's sort of her emotional...
Confidant.
Yeah.
I love
Everything
them.
all right, sweetie?
Girl, you're not
There's
eating.
something I need to tell you both.
What is it?
I want to go back to Republic City.
Oh.
Sure? I know I'm not 100% yet, but I feel like I've hit a wall. I need to be where the action is, where my friends are.
Okay, so
have the
that's
white
how
boys
she
prepare
presented it.
and
Was
they can
not
take
like
it
I'm
back.
doing so well,
This
I'm
is
ready.
genuine.
No.
Something's
I
gonna
wanna go
divert
home
her.
And have some time to clear my head. It'll be good for me.
She's leaving, and right now what we're seeing is she looks to be okay, good physically, not that great mentally, but like manageable as long as she's not in like a fighting situation.
Yeah, and dedicated to her recovery,
Yep.
talking to people, seeking out help. But
And-
she's also saying that the reason that she's going is that she's hit a wall. You think is genuine.
I think right now for sure she's
Okay.
like, I just need a change. I need to get back to the action. And I think that something along this trip is going to make her realize I'm not ready yet, or
Alright.
be afraid to face her friends who are all thriving, like something like that.
Interesting.
It's a beautiful episode so
Yeah, it's
far.
gorgeous.
The depiction of mental health has just been so, like, refreshing.
Love
for
they're
a show
treating
like
it
this.
exactly the same as her physical conditions. Alright. That's beautiful wherever she is.
Yeah. That's not
2
Doc.
lobster crabs,
No,
please.
never mind.
Why, you're the Avatar, ain't you?
Yep. That's me.
I can't believe it! You mind if I take a picture for my wall of avatars?
Oh, that's the
I'm
No
comfortable.
way.
You could always do
yeah.
It'll only take a second.
wall of avatars.
Avatar Aang was a big fan of my seaweed wraps, you know, so I named them Aang rolls. Now they're my
It's interesting to
bestseller.
think that people
And
have
Aang
experiences
got
with
fish in
multiple
them.
avatars over their lifetime,
I
you
hope the
know?
Flash doesn't get her. Or no.
But if
He's
I
fine.
could have met any avatar, I'd have to pick Kyoshi.
But it's gonna be,
Taking
Yoshi.
down a shark squid with one hand? Now that's a lady
I think
like
being
to get to know.
recognized and reminded all the time is gonna be really hard
Don't
for her.
worry, the avatar's right here.
Yeah. Or if they're like,
Like, oh yeah, here, the avatar's here to help, and then she can't do anything.
yeah. Or they're gonna be
Hand over
like,
the bag
thanks
or
for
else."
defeating Zahir. She'll be like,
Oh, girl. Are you kidding? And that's so embarrassing. Like, not actually, but like, she's gonna think it's so embarrassing.
You sure she's the Avatar?
she doesn't need those expectations. They're way too high for her to exist without like this constant feeling of being less than, you know?
Mm-hmm. No, not this bitch.
So is this the first time she maybe saw it?
That seems like she recognized it.
I think she airbent that up. Okay, so maybe
Airbent
that was her
away
sign
from
to
it
not go
and
back
just-
yet.
yeah.
Oh. So what I
Oh.
predict is that was like one of the first times, or that was back when she was like, I'm too afraid to face it, and now that she's now she's taking.
Now
this
she's seen it so many times.
and I think that she took this detour because she's like, I'm gonna beat the crap out of this hallucination until I can go home without it. I can go to Public City without it.
Okay.
Or she was too afraid to face it, and now she's just seeing it more and more, and it's just suffocating her, which I think could be the more likely option.
Yeah.
And this is giving me sort of echoes of Zuko cutting off his ponytail with Iroh and putting it down the river. A lot
in
of
the
callbacks,
water.
Because, I mean, obviously, the ponytail. Oh, and she's going to cut her hair too.
Yep.
Okay. And, you know, we also had another episode called Zuko Alone back in Avatar. Oh. Wow. He's at the spirit portal. Maybe she'll try to go see Iroh.
Interesting.
That would be a good move.
I kind of feel like all of these spirits look like stickers a little bit. I really like it.
They're cute.
Right? Meditation Queen. She's come so far.
Yeah.
Everyone, come here. It's the Avatar.
So they know because they could just sense her spirit.
You sure? I don't sense any Rava energy around her. Besides, she's not dressed like the Avatar. And doesn't the Avatar
Where did
have ponytails?
Do you mind? I'm trying to concentrate.
Where did
here.
Rava go?
Oh, Rava
And yes,
energy.
I am the
Yeah.
Avatar. I'm just wearing different clothes and I cut my hair.
See? I told you guys it was her. How come you've been away so long?
I was hurt pretty bad a while ago and lost touch with my Avatar spirit.
No wonder I couldn't feel Rava's energy.
I came to the Tree of Time
Oh.
hoping to reconnect with Rava and turn on the Avatar state again. But
Okay.
it's not working. The last time I was here, I saw all sorts of visions. Now I don't see anything.
Oh no.
Maybe we can help you get better.
I'm sorry. But for years, people have been saying they can help me get better.
These are really
Nothing's
cute
They're
creatures.
adorable. They're like
I need to figure
squishmallows.
this out on my own.
Korra, no you don't. You don't need to figure it out on
It's
your
not a good
own.
idea. Do it
Mistake
alone.
number one, sweetie.
But I don't think she's gonna do it with her friends. I'm sticking to my
Dear
first
Mom,
prediction, which is she needs an
I
outside
arrived in
person.
Republic City a couple weeks ago and couldn't be happier. It's nice to be back at the temple, and it's great to
Oh,
see my
no.
Oh
friends again.
wow.
Don't worry, I'm taking it easy, but hopefully I'll be back in action soon.
Wow. So she's
I
going
miss
on
you
a
both
journey.
very much.
Wow.
Please give Naga a big hug for me. Love,
Holy
Korra.
crap.
And she's like not strong enough.
Rava?
She's finding Rava.
Or wait, is it a hallucination
Whoa.
too?
Oh, of course it is. No. Cause she's like not
Oh.
well.
Yeah. So now we know how she got here.
Alright.
And she's tired of running away from it, is now trying to face it.
Okay. But it's walking away from her.
I am ending this.
Okay.
How?
Facing her fear, maybe. Like the manifestation of it.
I hope it's not like Stranger Things where when she faces it, it like engulfs her. you
Right?
know?
That would. That was.
Oh, this is what brought her to this ring.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And this has echoes of like Toph too, like when she was fighting in her ring before they met.
Yeah.
Excuse
The
me.
Earth Nation.
Who do
Yeah.
I talk to about getting in the ring?
And this is what we saw last episode.
And she's like not strong enough for this.
Oh. Oh. No, she is. She's just terrified.
Is that all you got?
I think the crazy part about this is she is strong enough. She just can't do it. She's afraid and mentally traumatized. You know? Like, truly, the problem this season is mental health. Okay, so now we're following this dog.
Alright.
Okay, I don't think we were in the tree.
Why did you bring me to
That
the
looks
swamp?
like the trees from the...
Right?
Maybe we are in the swamp area.
Something spirit realmy.
Yeah. Or just like...
Oh, wait, the dog is the little thing.
I met you at the Tree of Time.
Tiny friend.
You should have told me who you were.
If I did, would you have followed me?
I get your point. But why did you bring me here? gonna find in the swamp?
Not a what? A who?
Ooh.
No, wait.
No.
Who are we?
Come back!
No way. Do you know who I'm thinking of?
I think I do, but I don't want to ruin it. Let's just watch.
Let's just watch.
You're just in my mind. You're not real.
Oh my god. What?
Okay, but that was real.
That was real. You can't fight a phantom trauma demon.
That actually can hit you with stuff.
What?
I don't understand.
Oh.
Alright, Demon Korra, why do you suck?
Yeah. And like regular Korra seems like.
Well, it's interesting because you would think it would be here, right? Not the version of herself that went through this awful thing. Like, what does that represent?
A poison in her, maybe. Maybe it's that. There's the poison.
Yeah.
And it's gonna pull her down.
But it's the same chain situation.
God.
Okay, with the arms.
Oh no.
Oh. Alright, but where is she actually gonna go? Because it's not real, right?
Oh, it's. Oh. If it ends there. Oh, thank God. But also, oh my
Right?
God. Where is she?
What happened?
Where did she go?
I'm sorry.
Feeling better?
Where am I? What happened?
I was hoping you could tell me. I found you passed out in the mud.
No.
How'd you know I was out there?
Way. Is that
pretty
Toph?
tapped into the
You have to be
goings-on
kidding
around
me.
here. What brings you to the swamp?
Oh, come on. The intonation's undeniable.
A spirit led me here and told me I was supposed to find someone.
Are we?
Is that you?
No way.
Beats me. But if
That's
your
her.
I think it
avatar
has to be. It
sense
has to be. It
called
has
you
to be.
here,
Look at the
It has
outfit.
to be. It has to be. It has to be. It has to be.
Oh my God.
Wait, you recognize me?
No way.
In a manner of speaking, we were good friends in
Oh
your
my God.
previous life.
It's freaking Toph. No.
No.
way.
I can't believe it. Toph?
Oh my God.
Toph Beifong.
Nice to see you again, Twinkletoes.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Toph is back.
Toph is back. And the dog's awake. Okay, we're gonna freak out about this in about 1 second.
I'm gonna go take care
we need to go
of
get
the puppy.
Make sure to
Oh my God.
Before we do that, make sure to like, comment, subscribe down below for more Korra reaction content every Thursday and Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Our next video is the 9th at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is probably our last week where we have to do 1 video a week because our theses are almost done. So stay tuned for that. For now, where are we headed?
All right, let's go take care of the dog and then go to the episode verdict.
So Toph is back.
Literally,
Insanity.
absolutely one of my favorite characters
Oh my
ever.
God.
Like in,
and the way
in
they revealed
media.
her. Good to
Badass.
see you again.
Fantastic.
Twinkletoes. So that was an incredible episode. Very sad, but the reveal was also
100%.
incredible.
Yeah, absolutely.
Make sure to like, comment, subscribe down below for Korra reaction content coming next Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That'll be the 9th. And then following that, we'll probably return to our 2 every week because we'll be done with our theses. Make sure to check out the Patreon, linked in the description below, to see those episodes early and to ask us the questions we're right about to answer. For now, let's go to question 1. This has kind of been echoed throughout all these questions, but sort of a combination of Carson James and Rosie Rose's questions. From a psych major perspective, what stands out about Korra's mental health this episode? How do you think she'll continue to heal? And what do you think about the general depiction of mental health in this episode?
Okay, definitely super interesting. I love the way that they depicted it. I love the way that they kind of had her healing in parallel with her physical and mental health initially, and it was treated very similarly, which is really cool. And I think just generally something people need to really unlearn is that mental health is this like completely different entity from physical health. So I think that is really cool and really important for kids to learn at a really early age. So from that perspective, awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, what stood out about Korra's mental health? The physical embodiment of her at her absolute worst being what haunts her is very interesting to me, because if I had to guess, like I said earlier, it would be Zahir. Generally speaking, if you're having nightmares as a trauma response to something or as like a symptom of PTSD, it's a nightmare of the situation that gave you the trauma, right? So Korra was not actually attacking herself, but that's how she's perceiving this damage, which like there's so much to unpack there.
One thing I want to like just like an idea on that. I think that potentially she views it as different than herself right now, because she was sent into this kind of like avatar state where she was just, everything was going. Like, I think that she was being forced into that, and now it's almost like Aang being terrified to go back into the avatar state because it hurts him. I think it's a similar thing where she's been searching for Rava's spirit. I think that is Rava's spirit, sort of like fighting within her. I don't know. That's just what I thought.
The only reason that I don't quite buy into that is, why would that spirit be attacking her?
Because she's terrified of it because of what happened last time.
Okay, that's like the personification of it. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, like, there are essays you could write about, you know, what that means or what it symbolizes. Given that this is the first episode we've seen, I feel like we're gonna keep learning more and more, and we're gonna be able to figure out as much as we can, you know, more details of what's going on with her.
So what do you think about the depiction of mental health? Do you think it's like accurate, interesting?
Yeah, absolutely. I keep saying this, but the way that it's represented physically and not as this,
I feel bad.
Exactly. Like there's an actual representation of something. The damage that it's doing is physical. You know, like it's not like she gets beaten up by this representation of her and then has no damage. Like she's really being hurt in a concrete, undeniable way. Like denying the reality of being hurt or injured is something that people who struggle with mental health deal with a lot. So the fact that it was undeniable was very cool. And I think that was also kind of, they really hit on that when the little doggy / squish boy she was like, oh, you can see it too. That means I'm not crazy. So she's perceiving the fact that she's viewing this as she's crazy.
Something that you just kind of pointed out to me is that when that creature originally saw Korra, she was like, that's Avatar Korra, but I don't see Rava's spirit. And maybe the reason why she could see that manifestation is because that is Rava's spirit.
Interesting.
And Demon has the white glow. That's exactly what and the demon's in the Avatar state.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely possible. I don't understand why that would be wanting to hurt her.
Because she was so hurt in it last time. Like she died pretty much in the Avatar state. She was forced into it. Like, I think when you're forced into it, it becomes a negative association. And almost like, you know what's happening in her? Hulk. I think it is this raw power within her that was awakened without her consent, and now it's become this monster, like this Jekyll and Hyde thing inside her that kind of wants to take over again.
Interesting.
Maybe. But and then how do you think she'll continue to heal? Now she has Toph.
Now she is Toph. That's gonna
be a metal bender.
A metal bender. That's gonna be fascinating, because I know that her main drive right now is to get her bending ability back, right? And so having the most powerful metal bender ever as we don't know that she's gonna be her instructor, but like, they wouldn't just have her meet Toph to be like, here's some soup, go on your way.
What if she removes the mercury? Potentially, I think that Toph could be helpful in that if there's some mercury left over in her system, she could be useful in extracting it.
Definitely. I think it's going to be so you're saying that the use of Toph is going to be is going to be
one of them.
Right, is going to be a very straightforward.
Well, one of them, not the whole thing.
I think that the main thing is going to be, this is how I utilized a disadvantage or a disability and used it to make me a stronger bender. And I think that's how the Avatar universe is going to draw a parallel between physical disabilities and mental disabilities.
Interesting. So that could be a thing.
Of Toph being like, I'm a better bender because of this.
That could happen.
And let me teach you how to do that also.
I could see that. I could also see that the reason why Toph was in that swamp is because she was searching for enlightenment. Maybe she's found it and is going to help Korra find it.
Interesting.
But anyway, that was a great first question. But let's go to our second question. I think Toph's going to be instrumental in helping her.
All right. Anna Andrade asks, how excited were you to see that character at the end?
Oh my goodness. So I always had a feeling that she'd be back. I think that the reveal was fantastic, and it wasn't spoiled due to subtitles. That definitely was what it was.
Really?
Cool, because she was shadowed, and like they would have been like, Toph. So you think blah blah blah.
Exactly.
But anyway, I thought that was fantastic. The reveal. I'm really excited because I think that as much as she typically has been this like powerhouse helper in the group, I think that her role in this iteration of Aang's life is going to be the mental helper. Like it's going to be a Toph who is both physically strong and also mentally at peace. So I'm excited to see that evolution of Toph, especially considering the last thing we saw was when her two daughters like had that whole situation happen.
Yeah.
And she was definitely distraught there and a lot like her older self, but she seems warmer than she usually is.
Okay.
So I'm excited to see how her character has changed and how she's going to impact Korra.
First off, the fact that she called them Twinkletoes.
Come on.
Cutest thing ever.
Yes.
Adored that. I think we've learned so much about Toph between the end of Avatar and now without ever having interacted with her because we know so much about her daughters and their relationship, and we've done a lot of speculation about what that must have been like. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited to get more personal Toph now that we have this background of what she was doing in between when we, had her like personally part of the story versus now.
Yeah, it's going to be super exciting. I'm ready to see it. And with that, we know where every member of Team Avatar is.
Yeah.
Except for Suki. Where did Suki go? So we're going to take one last question.
All right, Corey King asks, every season the villains essentially believe the world would be better off without an avatar. Do you think Korra thinks they're right and is defeated?
So that is a question I haven't considered, but when you look at Avatar, the villains were outwardly coming after Aang and trying to take over the world. Like they were trying to get Aang so they could take over the world. If Aang hadn't been there, they would have just taken over the world. In season 1 of Korra, Amon could have done what he did without Korra. But if we look at the season 2 and 3, season 2, if Korra did not exist, none of Unalaq's plans would have happened. Season 3, if Korra did not exist, none of Zahir's plans really happened. Like some of them happened, but like his overall goal of trying to end that, it doesn't happen. So I think that now that she is out of action, she's like, oh, 2 out of 3 times there were problems, they required me to actually be a problem. And now that I'm gone, everything's flourishing. Maybe it is better that I'm gone. Like there's definitely got to be a part of her mental health that's like, my friends are all doing better, the world's safer, and I'm sitting on my butt. Like, oh my goodness,
And
maybe the villains were right and I had to go. Okay, I hadn't considered that, but I don't think she'll ever fully believe that. But I'm sure there's small parts of herself that sort of seeps in occasionally. So great questions. Thank you for watching this episode. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe down below for our next episode coming out next Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, check out the Patreon linked in the description below if you want to see that episode early and all the other ones, and ask us the questions we just answered. For now, I think that's about it for this episode. Are we excited for next episode?
Very. I think it's going to be great.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.